Hello, welcome back to the bottom. My name is Beast, and today we're back with Haruka. Already forewarning, I'm not sure if I'll be recording tomorrow since I have to wake up at like before 9 a.m. because I'm going to a small, can you call it convention? I don't think so. I'm gonna call it a convention anyway. It's nothing like Anime Con or something. It's literally just like, hey, go here if you too are looking for apprenticeships still. And it's literally like at 9 a.m. It starts at 9 a.m. and my shift starts at 12, so I already have to like call work tomorrow to ask like, hey, how much of the drinks already used up, and if it is not entirely like a fucking emergency, quote unquote, for that I have to come in and fill up the aisles if I can just start an hour later. So that'll be fucking funny. Anyways, I wanna not fucking waste any more time, just plinking. Night finally arrives and Yuzuki and I are both in the kitchen making dinner. I'm in charge of the salad, so I wash the lettuce and pair with the prosciutto nicely. I'm also using olive oil for the dressing. Yuzuki is beside me making some pasta sauce.
市場で買ったボッタルガを使ったパスタ、きっと美味しいよ。
She says while stirring the fry pan. Botarga is a pickled roe, what we call dry mullet roe in Japan. I guess your patissier skills really do translate well into cooking in general.
そんなことないよ。私の作れる料理は偏ってるから。
I mean, like, what's the fucking meme? Hold on, like, I need to look this up now. God damn it. Oh yeah, by the way, just in case this helps someone, cooking, creativity is okay. Baking, stick to the recipe. You can usually adjust sugar content to taste though. Bread, wait for the right weather conditions or engineer them. Be one assertive and self-confident motherfucker because dough can feel it if you aren't. A blood sacrifice probably helps. Trust the gods. Pastry, your god is dead. The god of gluten and madness is risen. Abandon all hope, ye who enter here. Oh, and that man tried to bake a fucking apple pie in like a meatloaf thing, and it turned out to be a Necronomicon. Baking, precise measurements by the book, scientific. Cooking, hee-haw! Eyeball everything. No gods, no kings, no recipes. I mean, I kind of do that like that. I 100% cook like that. Like, I will just, like, you know what? How much of this garlic salt am I feeling today? Whoops, that's like 2 fucking spoons instead of 1/2 spoon. Oh well. Guess anywhere I go will become a gas chamber today.
クリームを使う料理はなんとなくお菓子の延長みたいな感じで作れるんだけど、出し取りとかは苦手だもん。お菓子作りは分量とかしっかりとレシピで決まってるから、意外と応用は効かないの。
I see now. I've been in the same boat as her, and she is right when she talks about being precise with the recipes. Once I change it, everything goes south. Yuzuki is also working in a very large kitchen, so he has been taught the value of following your recipes to a T very well. It's part of her job, and being around others who do the same puts the pressure onto you as well.
でもね、お兄ちゃん、私、料理をもっと覚えるよ。
Well, maybe What made you want that all of a sudden?
だって奥さんって言われたんだもん。お兄ちゃん、旦那様に美味しい料理をたくさん食べてもらわなきゃ。
Okay, I do hope that she stops referring to him by Oni-chan during their stay in Rome at fucking least. And then you get the perfect wife, even if you aren't the best chef out there, you're the best in the world.
それは嬉しいけど、でもなんだか照れちゃう。私が世界で一番。
Man, I can't help but smile when I hear the soundtrack. It's just like, it feels like chilling at home with a loved one after fulfilling their work. Tough but fulfilling. Just laying on the fucking couch after having like made dinner together and then just like essentially just sitting on the couch together, maybe cuddling a bit and just checking out what the TV has to watch before going to bed. That's what this soundtrack fucking sounds like to me. Oh right, fuck, I forgot. I was gonna do something. Hold on. God fucking damn it, I did not click on that. There we go. Hold on, I had this open yesterday. No, none of those. Okay, I'm gonna leave that for after the fucking recording is done. I'm not gonna, like, go out of my way to fucking do all the goddamn stressful shit for getting a credit card while I'm recording. Because, yeah, I've decided I'm gonna get a credit card because fucking Nekonion came out with the fucking dockies for Alcana. I've decided, you know what? Like $80. And I'm like, I've got some dispensable income right now, and you know, gotta give my girl Mashiro some love, you know. So I decided, you know what, fuck it, I'll get it. Literally every fucking website they sell it does not take PayPal. So yeah, I just, you know, fuck it. Actually, hold on, I'm gonna do this fucking now real quick. BRB. Alright, that's all fucking handled now. I'll probably get an email about my goddamn credit card sometime soon. Anyways.
ダメ。これで満足してちゃダメなの。ちゃんとできるようにならなきゃ。
Understand your job at confectionery tomorrow. No need to force yourself.
大丈夫。でも、これからできる範囲で作れるようになるよ。
Then I guess I'll have to improve my cooking as well so I don't fall behind.
ダメだよ。お兄ちゃんが本気出しちゃったら、私負けちゃうよ。
You overestimate me.
そんなことないよ。だって、お兄ちゃんは、
I'm what?
私にとっては、 一番だから何でもできちゃうよ。
I mean, we do know that the man can cook if he puts his mind to it. We've played Mizo's route. Yeah, this T-shirt is always funny to me because of my beard, it's just like, ah yes. Where's my neck? Where's my neck? Tell me. Ooh. You still can barely see it. She says embarrassingly, her face red as she looks away. Having her tell me that is very reassuring in any case. By the way, for those that are also following the Grisaya co-host, you really know how bad I am with that when I already dread Wednesday next week on fucking Thursday this week. There's a reason why the part is called We're Going to Hell. Being told that I'm having her tell me that is very reassuring in this case. Being told that I'm her number one is making my face go red as well. So much so that I cover my mouth so I can force myself to keep a straight face. I'll work my ass off so I become the husband you deserve.
私も世界一のお嫁さんになれるように頑張るね。
While feeling the most embarrassed we've ever been, we both keep cooking. Once we're done with the food, we line up everything on the table. We have creamy targa pasta, the prosciutto salad, and the baguette we bought.
いただきます。
Thanks for the food. Oh, that was nice. Yuzuki, the pasta is delicious.
お兄ちゃんに美味しいって言ってもらえた。
She says with a smile as she eats a mouthful of pasta.
うん。クリームの甘さにボッタルカのしょっぱさがいいアクセントになってるよ。ショートケーキの中に挟んであるイチゴみたいな感じだね。
You always chase it back to sweets, don't you? Oh, can you pass me the baguette? I think the sauce is quite rich, so I'll pair well with some bread.
わかったよ。
She picks some pieces of the baguette, then starts thinking about something.
そうだ、お兄ちゃん。パスタを一口食べてみて。
I mean, okay, You're just fucking with the baguette full length on guard.
じゃあ、はい。
She then offers me a piece of bread.
して、お兄ちゃん。
She then feeds me the piece of bread. Oh, yeah, that was good. The cream pear as well with the baguette. It gives a bit of a sweet flavor.
本当?
Yeah, really? Give me the baguette, I'll show you.
どうぞ、お兄ちゃん。
Eat some of the pasta now.
うん。
Now it's her turn to savor some of the pasta. Okay, Yuzuki, now open your mouth and say ah.
うん。本当だ。甘くて美味しいよ。
Can you do it to me again? Ah.
はい。二口目。
Thanks. Okay, here we go. Here I go too.
美味しい。
As we keep eating with a smile on our face as time flies.
ねえお兄ちゃん、私フィオーリ広場気に入っちゃった。近所にスーパーもあるけど、できるだけあそこに買いに行きたいな。
Sounds good to me. People over there are really nice, and they always give us some extra stuff in the end, so how about we go over there on the weekends? Once we're done having dinner, we prepare the bath. It's been a while since I last had one. Since the last time we had one. Hold on. Mildly better. also. I actually had to resize the sensors before this because my PC shut itself down on its own overnight, and for some reason that like fucked up a bunch of the sizes that I had set up. So we filled the bathtub, and while it got ready, we waited sitting on a sofa.
こっちの水道水は石灰が多いからすぐ蛇口が変色しちゃうんだって。
Yuzuki says after she finished cleaning the dishes as she sits beside me. After she finished the dishes. Yes, we'll definitely need a dishwasher then.
またデートに行かなきゃ。
Whenever we both have the free time, let's go out and have some fun, just the two of us.
新婚さんみたいだね。
No idea. Everyone around here thinks that of us so far. Back in Japan, at our hometown, many already see us as siblings, but here nobody would ever think that.
そうだよね。お兄ちゃんと新婚生活。
There you go, grinning again.
だって嬉しいんだよ。あのね、お兄ちゃん。
Yes?
ローマのデート、とっても素敵だった。夢みたいだった。
It felt like a beautiful dream indeed. The city is great, and you're the most beautiful woman in the world, so that adds to it as well.
恥ずかしいよ。
Sorry about that.
お兄ちゃん、ちょっとキザになってない？
Then you talk with the local Italians has made me start saying these kinds of things. Am I overdoing it?
でも、そうやって言ってくれるの、すごくいい気持ち。
Yes, I'd have to say it a bunch of times from now on then.
言って、お兄ちゃん。
You're the cutest girl in the entire world. Love you more than anyone else.
私もお兄ちゃんのこと誰よりも好き。愛してる。
Grab her by her slender shoulders and kiss her. At first we exchanged kisses, but quickly enough they turned to deep, passionate French kisses. While in Italy, the irony is palpable. She's just making more noise. He's talking about sticking his tongue in her mouth. More noise. Eventually we stop to breathe. Her cheeks are completely red and her eyes are staring towards the distance. I think the bathtub has to be almost ready. Yeah, it must be, she says. Want to bathe together with me? Yes, let's do it, he says. Let's bathe together and, she says, kiss lots and lots. Yes, Yuzuki says. She shouts while nodding multiple times, her cheeks still very red. See you after the H scene. There's nothing on screen yet, but I can already tell. They done fucking. After that, we got out of the bathroom and we go to sleep.
本当にベッド広いね、お兄ちゃん。
They tend to be this big outside of Japan.
ゴロゴロってできるよ。ほら、ゴロゴロ。
No matter how much you move, you'll never fall off.
私、寝相悪くないもん。
Guess you don't. You're a great sleeping partner. Let me think about it for a sec. Maybe move a little too much, but not that much? I mean, maybe you're a good partner, all things considered.
悪いのにいい？
Whenever we sleep together, you almost hug me so tightly that you never let go of me.
だって、お兄ちゃんとくっついて寝ると、すごく気持ちいいから。
Yeah, I don't like it too. Makes me feel warm in winter.
ポカポカだよ。明日は初出勤だね。
Yeah, that's I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie.
私がお世話になるケーキ屋さんの店長さんは、お父さんの師匠さんなんだって。
Which means you'll be studying the same things your father did.
その頃から何十年も経ってるから、流行や技術は変わってるかもしれないけど、でもきっと、一番大切なものは 変わってないよね。お父さんと同じことを学べるのがとっても嬉しいの。
Guess I have to work my butt off as well.
リウニーってだっけ、お兄ちゃんが働く代理店。
Yeah, I'm one of the biggest in Italy as well. I'll be in the confectionery department, which sounds cute and all, but I heard they're gonna make me work, that's for sure. I'm trying my best to try to find as many sweets as I can, though. That's what I came here for. That's what I came here for, after all.
美味しそうなのを見つけたら一番に教えてね。
Of course, I'm sure it won't be just about finding those sweets, though. Need to see if the sweets would be liked by Japanese people, or if it can't even be adapted without ingredients over there. A lot of stuff.
私でよければいっぱいアドバイスするよ。
Though I'll probably be touring around the country a lot, so there are gonna be a lot of times when I don't return home for a while. No, you're not gonna like those times a lot, so I apologize in advance.
うん、お仕事だもん。それは仕方ないよ。
Shannon hugs me tightly.
だから一緒にいるときはずっと近くにいるよ。お兄ちゃんをたっぷり充電するの。
I'm sure to do the same with my Yuzuki batteries then.
ねえ、お兄ちゃんはどうだった？この3日間二人っきりの新生活。
It was a brand new experience, all things considered. The absence of both Dad and Yuko, but it's our first time living by ourselves, so it's great too.
そうだよね。
How about you?
私はすごく嬉しい3日間だったよ。本当に二人っきりで、周りの人は夫婦だって思ってくれてて、大好きなお兄ちゃんへの気持ちをみんなに祝福してもらえてるみたいだった。
Yuzuki. I kissed on the forehead of her smiling face. Tell me.
おでこちゅだ。
She says while narrowing her eyes, eventually closing them and lifting her chin a little. Yuzuki, an answer, sign, and plead, gently kiss her on the lips. This one is a special kiss, one to ascertain each other's warmth. As we continue kissing on the bed, the day ends on a happy note. Did you know that the smallest country in the world is within Italy? It's called the Vatican City, and it's where the Pope lives, yes. Chastel Sant'Angelo is right beside it, and our apartment happens to be a short walk away from there. Today is the first day of work for both Yuzuki and me. I'm ferrying her on the Vespa to her workplace, and she's behind me while I drive.
またテベレ川を渡るんだね。
Isn't the scenery just beautiful? As we gaze at the water from atop the bridge, we're greeted by the reflection of the sunlight over the clear water, as if we were being supported in our very first day of work.
昨日と違う橋だけど、どっちも綺麗。
Maybe I should actually lower my fucking microphone when I'm reading. The Campo di Fiori was located at the southern part of the city, but today we're heading to the eastern part of it. The place where we're heading to is near the Piazza di Spagna. You don't seem very nervous, considering it's your first day on the job.
緊張はしてるけど、でも楽しみな気持ちの方がずっと大きいよ。
That's good to hear.
ケーキを食べてくれる人の笑顔を思い浮かべて楽しい気持ちで作らないといけないから、そうじゃないと魔法使いにはなれないの。
Right, that's what your father said over the TV show, yeah? On that TV
だからまずは私が楽しむよ。
Well, looking forward to something or having fun with it. And having fun with it definitely helps you concentrate on the job better, so that's good. Shibusawa taught me a lot of things, but one of the most basic things she always told me was to always take your emotions into account, but stay flexible at all times to avoid succumbing to pressure. Even though our jobs are different, we're both working to make others smile, aren't we? We'll be there soon. Eventually, we arrive at Yuzuki's workplace, called Cafe Giulio, I think. You'll be okay returning home by yourself?
大丈夫だよ。ちゃんと帰り道はメモしてあるもん。
Some maps don't hesitate to call me. Remember that this is in Japan. Though Yuzuki is not as clumsy with following directions as she was when we were kids. She still has issues, and that's what worries me. I'll call you if I think I'll be able to make it to pick you up.
でも無理はしないでね。
I know. Check my wristwatch. I think I need to get going as well, so yeah.
お兄ちゃん、頑張ってね。
You too. I'm off now. See ya. Then give her a light kiss.
お兄ちゃん、ここ外だよ。
Yeah, but in Italy, not Japan. We'll be fine.
そうなの?
So she really did forget all about what happened the other night. Don't you remember the foreigners that evening kissing each other in public like it was nothing?
そっか、それもそうだね。じゃあ、私からも。
Her face grows red with embarrassment, but she approaches me
お
and...
兄ちゃん、いってらっしゃい。
I think thanks to that kiss, I'll be able to give it my all.
私も。
Though our conversation was short, Yuzuki's kiss has given me enough strength for the day. As I wave my hands to say goodbye to her, I turn on the Vespa once more and head towards my workplace. I've been sent here to investigate Italian sweets, while Yuzuki has been sent here to train in their making. We're both walking pretty much the same path in order to achieve our dream. Anyway, the place I'm working at is called Riuniti. It's probably one of the largest advertising companies in Italy. Their offices are quite big and quite busy as far as I can see. I feel like I'm in Haruka advertisements once more, but maybe because the staff around me seems to be as excited into the jobs as they all call. But maybe because the staff around me seems to be as excited and into the jobs as my old colleagues were back in Japan. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I'm Yuzuki-Route, and I came from Japan to work here for a while. I came here to research more about Italian sweets and confectionery, since both are fairly unknown over in Japan at the moment. You guys know how it is. The best way to know a culture is through its food. Our intention is to connect Japan and Italy through sweets, hopefully strengthening our bonds. Present myself in front of those who I'll be working. The first thing they do is applaud the moment I finish my short speech. I head towards my desk, but before I can even sit, one of the men call out to me. He's young and a little roundish as well in shape.
遠いところからようこそ。話は渋沢から聞いているよ。
Stranger from a faraway land. Nice meeting you. I'm Yuzuki-Route.
僕はバルトロ。君がこっちにいる間の仕事をサポートするように言われてる。
Appreciate it. Apologize for having you help me while there's probably work you have to do.
君とは同じ年だから敬語は不要だよ。それに君はイタリアのスイーツを日本へ持って帰ってくれるんだろう。だとすればそれは僕らにとっても大きなビジネスチャンスだ。この国の文化をぜひ世界中に広めてくれ。
Thanks. I'll be sure to put myself in your hands whenever I need to help
じゃあ早速行こうか。
Huh? Where?
決まってるだろ。まずはローマのスイーツ巡りさ。
Bartolo leads me to the Piazza di Spagna. When I said goodbye to Yuzuki near here, the area was pretty deserted, but now it's filled to the brim with what appears to be
こっ
tourists.
ちに来て食べたスイーツはあるかい？
Yeah, I had gelato over at that place. It definitely tasted richer than the ones I've had in Japan, that's for
食
sure.
べたのはここでかい？
He says while looking around the plaza. Yeah, exactly that place over there. Says I point to the exact place to
あ
where.
の店を選んだ理由を聞かせてもらっても
Reason? I mean, I guess because it's the first one we saw. There were so many kinds of gelato displays in the front that I guess it caught our attention. It's probably the reason why so many tourists are lining up to get one as we speak.
なるほど。じゃあ、こっちへ。
He leads me to a street somewhat departed from the plaza, where there's a small trolley attached to a bicycle. I assume that's a gelato shop too. Seems to be only one type of gelato here, though.
さあ、これを。
He orders a gelato and hands it to me. It's a simple gelato, an average-sized white ball in a cone. There's a milk gelato. It smells sweet. I feel like it's so deep I could linger in my nostrils forever. Damn good to try. This is so good. It's very gentle on the tongue. It's sweet, but not enough to make you feel sick of it either. Flavor remains in your mouth even after having it. Honestly, one mouthful would be more than enough to make me happy, but I want to have more of it. Bartolo looks at the old man running the place and gives him a thumbs up, which he answers by doing the same.
これが本当の伝統的なジェラートさ。あそこのおじさんは郊外に住んでいて、自分の家でジェラートを作って売りに来ているんだ。
Wait, you're telling me this is homemade? Damn, this is good.
自家製と言っても、彼はもう2代目さ。この味は50年ずっと変わっていないんだ。イタリアンスイーツは、こういった家庭で引き継がれていくようなものも多い。観光客用のスイーツばかりを選んでいると、本質を知ることができないよ。
I see. Thanks a lot. This is insightful.
まだまだ勉強はこれからさ。イタリアンスイーツは地域性も含めれば200や300はあるからね。
That's a lot.
さあ、次のスイーツに行こうか。
Bartolo leads me to the city and shows me many other places selling sweets. There are many I was acquainted with and many others that I never heard of before he showed them to me. He knows a lot of places of the city, so no wonder he was chosen to help me. Eventually, after getting our fill, we returned to the office for the day. I bought some of the things I had for Yuzuki too, so I'm sure she'll be happy to see them
意
tonight.
外かもしれないけど、僕はこう見えてもスイーツが好きなんだ。
He says while rubbing his belly and laughing. I don't know if I should laugh with him or not right now. I actually like them as well. They're like magic that can make people smile on the way.
いいことを言うね。久しぶりにその言葉を聞いたよ。
Been a while. Did someone else say this before?
僕がまだ小さい頃にそう言っていた日本人がいたんだ。こうして僕がスイーツに詳しくなったのも彼のおかげさ。
Wait, you can't be serious. He's definitely talking about Yuzuki's father here, isn't he? I think I'm starting to get better why... I think I'm starting to get better why he's always said that. Starting to understand better why he always said that you could make others happy through your sweets creations.
僕がコインにしてるお店があるから今度そこに行こう。名門のお店だからいろいろと君のためになる。
I'll be looking forward to those for sure. If we waited out in a way, I wasn't expecting my first day on the job to go around the city tasting all kinds of sweets. And I can imagine this will be the first of many of those days. I'll be able to talk with the makers of the sweets and learn the origin of the sweets too, all kinds of other things. This will all be great material for my investigation. Guess that's what I am here for, after all.
お兄ちゃんのお仕事美味しそうだね。
He's got a sweet deal going. Kill me. I guess it is in a literal way. I am around sweets after all. Yuzuki and I are having dinner discussing about our day at work. I tell her about how I spent all day walking around the city tasting many things while Yuzuki tells me about her new patisserie teacher. His name is... True to Kaiser. His name is Cesare, and apparently he taught her father as well.
私は覚えてないけど、小さい頃の私と会ったことがあるんだって。お菓子のワールドカップ、クープドモンドで2度も優勝した ローマの魔法使いのおじいさんなの。
That's pretty amazing.
お父さんに伝えた技術を私にも教えてくれるって約束してくれたよ。
That's fantastic to hear. It's the best and most efficient way to become like your father, I'd say.
頑張らないとね。
Yeah, but be sure to have fun in the process as well.
そうだね。あ、今日はティラミスを作ったよ。試験みたいな感じだったけど、チェーザレさんに美味しいって言ってもらえたの。
All I can imagine is just fucking Caesar in like the base camp of Caesar's Legion, just fucking making pastries and teaching Yuzuki, no, you don't use that much sugar, like just a small pinch. Like over in the fucking background, like there's multiple fucking NCR troops just fucking nailed to a cross. Ignore them, they're not important right now. Pay attention, you need to be very thorough when mixing. I don't know why that thought is just in my mind now. Yuzuki kept her smile throughout the whole dinner conversation from beginning to end. He's probably happy to be in the same place her father was at some point. That's what makes me want to know more about these Italian sweets that make her so happy. After we're done having dinner for the day...
大丈夫。スイーツは別腹なの。女の子なら誰でも持ってる不思議空間だよ。
If you say so. Instead of going to bed right after that, she insisted that I show her what I bought for her. So I laid out all the souvenirs from the confectionaries on the table. Though it's reminiscent of a donut, the dough is twisted in such a way that it looks like a pretzel. Half of it was chocolate, half of it a plain pastry. Apparently these are called torcetti. Torcetti? I think that's how you pronounce it? I don't know.
トルチェッティ。
You know them?
うん、知ってる。でも食べるのは初めてだよ。ありがとね、兄。
She then smiles and takes one of the torcetti.
初めてのお菓子を食べるときってドキドキするね。
Yeah, that could make a nice slogan. This year making sweets with excitement. Sounds like whatever the person makes would be amazing, right?
お兄ちゃん、すっかり広告マンさんだね。
It just suddenly came to me in that bad habit of mine.
お兄ちゃんはトルチェッティ食べたの？
Nope, I bought them for when I was already full, so...
じゃあ、先にお兄ちゃんから。はい。
I bought them for you, so you have some first.
ダメ。はい。あーして。
Okay. Ah. Unable to refuse her, open my mouth and give the torcetti a try. There's a fluffy texture on the inside, but the crispy outside contrasts with it quite well. In the chocolate part of the dough, there's raisins and cinnamon mixed in too. You can taste some sort of alcohol used in it as well, deepening the flavor. Oh no.
おいしい？
Yeah, it is. I'm not going to spoil it with my thoughts, so you don't get the wrong idea before tasting it yourself, though.
わかった。じゃあ、私も食べてみるね。
She's just immediately smashed. She closes her eyes as a way to concentrate on the flavors completely. When she gulps, she takes a deep breath and...
おいしい。レーズンとシナモンの香りをラム酒が上手にまとめてくれてる。とっても奥深い味わいだね。
Pretty much had the same thoughts as you.
スイーツ探しのプロと同じ感想でよかった。
I should be the one saying that, considering you're an upcoming patisserie genius yourself.
じゃあ、二人ともよかっただね。
Sounds good to me. Ha 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 ha. You both laugh. Oh, there's some torcetti left on your mouth, Yuzuki.
どっち？
On your right side.
右。この辺りかな。
Oh, right, it's right side from here, but it'd be the left side for you. She starts looking at the piece with her left. She starts looking for the piece with her left hand, but suddenly stops in her tracks. Slowly but surely, her face grows redder and redder. What's wrong?
えっとね、お兄ちゃん。
Close her eyes and raise her chin a little while leaning her face right. She's making it so the pastry piece is facing straight at me. You just love Big Bampa, don't you? Standing up from a chair I stand up from a chair and approach her, gently place my hands on her shoulders and kiss her on the edge of her lips. Got peace for you.
ありがとう、お兄。
Guess now I gotta kiss you on the right place. I say as I kiss her right on the lips. After a moment or two, we separate our lips. As we do, Yuzuki looks at me with melty eyes. Not again! One more of that.
もっとして。
She then closes her eyes again. I make sure to run my tongue through my lips so they stay moist, and after that, kiss her again. Okay, we're safe. It's been 2 weeks since I started working here
さ
now.
あ、今日もローマのスイーツ巡りだよ。希望はあるかい？
Is there anything that could be enjoyed by a couple?
カタラーナなんてどうだい？もともとはスペインのスイーツだけど、こっちでも作っている店があるんだ。凍ったブリュレみたいなもので、溶けて食べ頃になるまで恋人と一緒に過ごすスイーツさ。
That sounds great. Okay, now then you know where to go. As Bartolo's help and numerous connections throughout the city keep helping me wonders, I continue getting to know more about the confectionery that is made around here. I always take pictures of what I get to eat while talking with both the makers about their customer base and sometimes to those who buy the sweets as well to hear their thoughts on it. All these things I always compiled the reports and sent them to Shibusawa. No, it's all part of my job, but I feel like it's rewarding and I enjoy doing it.
そうそう。以前話していたお店とアポが取れたよ。早速行こう。
Oh, that place you said was close to your heart.
そう。ローマが誇る魔法。
Whoops. Of all the places that it could have been, I wasn't expecting Yuzuki's workplace to be the one he was talking about. Yuzuki is shocked right now. No wonder I just barged in here in a matter of seconds.
遠いところからはるばるイタリアへようこそ。私が店長のチェーザレです。
Why is everyone like, ah, yes, welcome, stranger from a faraway land? Like, what the fuck? Like, him saying that like that makes me even think even more that this motherfucker is goddamn Caesar. Yes, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm an account executive from Haruka Advertisement over in Japan. My name is Nimi Yukito.
Nimi.
As I present myself and offer him my business card, he looks at Yuzuki.
はじめまして、バルトロさん。日本から留学でお世話になっています。新見ゆずきと言います。
かわいいお嬢さんだね。日本からようこそ。
He says with a smile while giving her a handshake. Zade looks at me once more and grins.
なるほど。あなたがゆずきの恋人ですな。
Yes, thank you for taking care of her so far.
あれ？でも新見はこっちには家族と来ているはずじゃ。
Yeah, we're step siblings, but we're in a relationship. Our parents remarried, which is why we're not blood related. And now it sounds complicated, but
そうかい？至って単純じゃないか。家族が恋人になってそのまま家族になるだけなんだろう？
I know what he's talking about. I know what he's talking about, but it just sounds like, so what if you're blood related or not? That's what it sounds like. Like, it's just like, who cares if you're gonna make little incest babies or not? Fucking, if you want to do Habsburg to yourself, fucking go right ahead. Alright, that makes sense.
お兄ちゃん？
By the way, everyone where we live thinks that we're married right now.
それは素敵なことだね。
Bartolo is smiling from ear to ear while Yuzuki is trying not to die from embarrassment. What do you think of Yuzuki so
と
far?
ても丁寧でまっすぐな仕事ぶりです。 さすがは白石の娘といったところでしょうか。
お、ゆずきはあの白石の娘なのかい？
お父さんを知っているんですか？
知っているとも。僕がスイーツ好きになったのは彼の魔法のおかげさ。
Honest to God, quite frankly, the MC shouldn't have been that surprised that this is the place that he took him, considering he was talking about, like, yes, the sweets place that, like, is very important to him, and he already talks about how that Japanese magician petitioner made him the sweets lover that he is today. So he should have just been able to tell him, oh, we're gonna go over there. Apparently Bartolo has met your father before, yeah.
そうなんだ。すごく嬉しいです。
こちらこそ。ゆずきに会えた今日という日を一生忘れないよ。
He says while placing both his hands over one of hers and shaking them. Kinda moved. Who thought that mere sweets could connect people to this level? After that, Cesare talked to us about some Italian history related to sweets. That makes them, and what makes them different from the rest of the world's basics of what every Italian patissier knows, essentially. While we're talking with him, I could see Yuzuki in the distance baking some pastries with a senior of hers. You can see her in front of a lamp holding some sort of transparent clay, stretching it over and over again.
私はスイーツに国境はないと思っています。伝統ももちろん大切ですが、何より大切なのは食べてくれる人たちの笑顔です。文字通り甘いひとときを提供できるパティシエという職業に誇りを持っています。
He says while looking over at his staff, his eyes full of pride and conviction. In your opinion, what's the most important thing a patissier should have? Yuzuki looks at me the moment I ask Cesare the question. Cesare seems to notice because he smiles and looks at me.
ジョイや。
Joy, so joy.
そうです。喜びの気持ちを持って作るスイーツは自然と食べてくれた人を笑顔にしてくれます。
喜び。
Yuzuki seems to have heard what he just said because she returns her attention to what she's doing and makes sure to smile while she continues stretching the mass. Maybe I'm imagining things, but it almost seems like she's more relaxed now. Thanks for your time and your explanation, Cesare.
こちらこそ有意義な時間を過ごさせてもらいました。またいつでも。
Whoops, fuck. Yes, we'll be sure to. I say as I shake hands with him. His grip's strong and transmits me a warmth that reassures me. Anyways, let's go back to the office, Bartolo.
ああ、ではゆずきをもう一度呼ぼう。
That's fine. I say as I shake my head and look at Yuzuki. She seems very into it right now. Best not to interrupt her.
君はゆずきの良き理解者のようだね。
Exaggerated, really. We just have the same dreams, of course I'd support her. After giving one last glance at Yuzuki, I thanked Cesare for his time and leave the confectionery.
急にお兄ちゃんが来るからびっくりしたよ。
After having a late dinner, Yuzuki and I talk while we have the dinner. While we have the dessert she made for today and some black tea. Tell me, of all the places we could have gone to, Cafe Giulio was the last one I'd expected.
でもお兄ちゃんの仕事姿が見られてなんだか嬉しかったよ。
Though most of that time I was Though for most of the time I was talking with your boss, but yeah.
チェーザレさんと話してる時のお兄ちゃん、いつもと雰囲気が違ってたから。
I did?
キリッとしてかっこよかったよ。
What? Are you trying to tell me that I normally do not look the part?
ね、普段はフレンチメレンゲみたいな感じで、仕事中はイタリアンメレンゲみたいな感じ？
I gotta remember what the fuck a meringue is. I mean, this still has not fucking enlighten me at fucking all in what the goddamn difference between French and Italian meringue is supposed to be. Stupid. Oh. I see the issue. Oh, Jesus Christ, things are happening again. Oh, hey, there's like some sent me fucking arts by Jack Straws. Could have made a more understandable comparison.
まだ頭の中がパティシエールモードみたい。
Is it a French meringue, the one I'm acquainted with? What I'd consider normal?
お砂糖と卵白。イタリアンは卵白に熱いシロップを加えながら泡立てるメレンゲだよ。イタリアンの方が気泡が安定していて、キリッとしたメレンゲになるの。あと、スイスメレンゲっていうのもあって、そっちは卵白を湯煎しながら泡立てるんだ。イタリアンよりもしっかりとした形が作れるの。
As she keeps talking about the sweets and meringues, her eyes beam with excitement.
でも、お兄ちゃんも知ってるよね。
Just by the name, I didn't know how any of those were made. By the way, what exactly were you making while I was talking with Chisari? We're handling some sort of transparent clay?
あれはシュクルダール。
Yeah.
飴細工だよ。
Oh, so the ones your father made.
ジュニアワールドパティスリーコンペティションで優勝した時の技術なの。絶対にこれだけは身につけないと。
She curls her hands into fists and looks at me seriously. Resolute. Yuzuki, what's wrong with your hands? As I look closer at her hands, she has several red lumps all over.
これは軽いやけどみたいなもの。飴は熱いうちじゃないと伸ばせないから。
That makes sense, but can you handle these just fine?
ちょっと痛いけど、でも避けられないことだから。
While many Western sweets are enjoyed cold, most of their preparation processes involve high heat, which means that patissiers suffer most of all. What patissiers suffer most of all are burns. Understand that you would eventually get light burns, but that doesn't mean I'm still not worried.
でもね、お兄ちゃん、飴ってすごいんだよ。何度も引っ張って畳んでって繰り返すと、どんどん綺麗になるの。引き飴って言って、飴の中に空気を入れていく技術なんだけど、だんだんツヤが出てきて、宝石みたいになっていくの。
Which means that the more time you sink into it, the prettier it gets.
そうでもないよ。空気を入れすぎちゃうと、飴の色が濁って見えちゃうから。
Oh, I see. So judge how much more needs to be done based on the color of the candy. I suppose that's a skill you'll need.
それで完成したシュクルダールは、お店でシュガージュエリーって呼ばれるようになるんだよ。すごく繊細でね、湿度や温度にも気を配らないといけないの。本当の宝石みたいに扱われてるんだ。雨の日には作ってはいけないって話もあってね。それはどうしてかというと、
She's definitely happy about being able to learn all the same techniques her father had, because she keeps talking about her days in the confectionery for a while.
シュクルダールだけじゃなくて、他にもいろいろすごい技術があるの。すごく毎日が充実してるよ。私、頑張るね、お兄ちゃん。
I'll continue supporting you. Says I gently pat her head, to which she answers by narrowing her eyes and smiling. The days pass in which Yuzuki and I continue our work as usual without any changes. By now we've spent a little more than 3 months in Rome. My search radius for new places to investigate new suites has gotten larger, which means I'm returning home later and later. Yuzuki is also learning new things and being given more responsibilities, so she needs to wake up earlier as well. Fortunately, we sleep in the same bed, so we can at least see each other there. We may not feel like much, but it's a great way for me to recharge my batteries after a long day at work. However, Bartolo, why you've brought me here of all places?
新しいスイーツに出会うためさ。
Check my phone to see that I have no reception. I have internet connection, so I can at least send line messages, but can't reach out to Yuzuki here.
大丈夫。4日後にはローマに戻ってるさ。
4 days. Look at the sky and then in the Rome's direction. What is Yuzuki doing right now, I wonder?
どうしたんだユズキ。このところ調子が悪そうだね。
お兄ちゃんが足りません。
お兄ちゃん？
すみません。何でもありません。メレンゲチェックお願いします。
角の太刀が甘いね。もっと外側から大きく円を描くように中心へミキサーを回さないとダメだ。
はい。
何か別のことを考えていたんだろう。
すみません。気をつけます。
After apologizing to Cesare and bowing my head, I try making my meringue a second time. I need to concentrate this time around, otherwise I'll be laughed at by Oni-chan, who is now in a faraway town. He's working very hard for us, so I can't slack off either. Take the hand mixer and start the meringue again. As I do, I imagine a smile. Think about a smile and the ones of those who will eat this meringue while I make it.
確認お願いします。ただいま。
I return to be received by no one back at home. It's still 4 days before Oni-chan returns home. I'll be alone until then, all by my lonesome.
やっぱり寂しいな。
Back when we were in Japan, the same thing happened. Oni-chan tended to come back home late because of work. I could endure it back then, but right now I'm having a hard time coping with it all. Maybe it's the result of us living our new life together. Back in Hororo, I had not only my sibling relationship with him, but a romantic one. Now we're pretty much living like newlyweds here, though. Goes beyond being siblings at this point. We're family, but not in the sense we were before. The bed is big since it is meant for us both, but sleeping in it now feels terribly lonely.
お兄ちゃん。
The moment my phone rings, I can feel my face light up in excitement. It has to be him. Who's calling?
ベスリーさん。
No, it's not him. Seeing your name brings me back, and just as happy as if he was the one calling me.
ベスリーさん。はじめまして。ローマのユズキ。はい。ローマからはじめまして、ベスリーさん。今そっちはお昼ですか？
I think the time difference between Edmonton and Rome was like 9 hours.
ちょうどお昼の休憩よ。今一人だから連絡もらえて嬉しいです。ユキトからライムでメッセージが来ていたわ。よかったらユズキに連絡してあげてほしいって。お兄ちゃんが？電波の届かない地方に行くからって。素敵なお兄さんね。はい、とっても素敵なんです。なんだか二人で暮らすようになって、お兄ちゃんがかっこよくなってるっていうか、すごく頼りがいがあって、お兄ちゃんも家を出て暮らすのは初めてなのに、いろんなこと知ってて。まるで新婚さんみたい。新婚さん。どうしたの？実はこっちでは新婚さんに間違えられてて、でもそのままで通しているんです。それはとても本当に素敵な生活を送っているのね。はい。もっと聞かせて。どんな風に暮らしてるの？最近はちょっと時間がすれ違っちゃってるんですけど。
tell Betsy all about what's going on in Rome at the moment. The places I've gone to with Oni-chan, what we've eaten together, what we've cooked together, the shared chores at home we have.
本当に新婚生活ね。絵はローマでも描いている？はい、仕事の休憩時間とかにも。あ、ちょっと待ってください。
Get my bag and pull my sketchbook from it, opening it and showing it in front of the camera.
おいしそう。日本で描いていたものより、ゆずきの作りたいと思うイメージがよく出ている。先生にそう言ってもらえるとほっとします。でも、随分と複雑な模様や飾りが増えてる。こっちでいろいろな技術を教えてもらっているんです。その中でもお父さんが得意にしていた飴細工を頑張っていて、だからこういうのも作れるかなって。料理部でみんなで見たビデオね。
She says, her eyes looking at me as she remembers the old days of us being in high school.
あ、ごめんなさい。そろそろお昼の休憩が終わる。すみません。私ばかり話をしてしまって。とても楽しかったわ。ゆずきが元気でよかった。
A bored ADHD man will do many things. That came back at me.
ありがとうございます。それじゃあ、また。はい。
Video chat ends and Sans returns to the apartment. I don't feel as lonely as I did before anymore, though. I think because I was able to talk to Bethany about what's going on between me and Oni-chan. It's because I know how much he thinks and cares about me, no matter how far away he might be right now.
お兄ちゃん、ありがとう。
I don't know where the direction of the town Oni-chan is in right now, so I say this to my phone. Thanks to a small device, I can be connected with him at all times. 4 days later. I'm back!
お兄ちゃん、おかえりなさい。
As I come to the apartment with my bags, I rush to where Yuzuki is, to which she answers by spreading her arms wide and she runs towards me. We hug each other and then kiss. Okay, calm down.
おかえりなさい、お兄ちゃん。
I'm back now. We then kiss once more. This time we take our sweet time as if we want to make up for these 4 days we were apart from each other. Did you feel lonely?
でももう平気。お兄ちゃんは？
Felt kind of lost because you weren't there with me, but now that I'm back, I feel great. Say as I hug her tight.
出張、お疲れ様。
I've been sneezing a lot since yesterday. Oh, I brought you some souvenirs, by the way. Bought it on the last stop we made at Naples, but I say as I pull out a small pack from one of my bags. Thanks to the dry ice inside, the product is still quite chilly. I open the box and Yuzuki peeks inside.
これはスフォリアテンラ？
Need to check what the fuck that is again. Alright, yeah, it was that. Yep, I think we had this one back in Japan, didn't you? I think you had that one.
でも小さいんだね。ナポリだとこのサイズなんだ。
Yeah, I think these were the size of my fist back at home. The ones in front of us are half the size. There are other things I could have picked, but I saw this and they brought up fond memories. I couldn't resist.
他にはどんなのがあったの？
Let me see. Pull out my digital camera and set it up so we can check the pictures I made. These are called baba arum, and they are sponge cakes soaked in a sticky citrus-scented alcoholic syrup. These ones over here are called zabayone. They are like bowls with sweet hot cream. This one here is... I then show her all of the things I've tasted over the course of the last few days. Oh, this one's a video I took of someone pumping crema pasticcera into one of the sweets. They were nice enough to let me have one. Crema pasticcera is pretty much custard cream over in Japan. I press the play button and shows a man in his 40s holding a piping bag full of custard.
すごい。チェーザレさんみたいな手つきだよ。名門のお店のパティシエなの？
Not really, he was from a small family-run shop. There are a lot of these places in Italy where families have been doing the same thing for many generations.
個人のお店でこの技量。
I definitely don't see that amazing definitely don't see that amazing technique she does. But she's a patissier, so she must be more aware of the small detail, of the little details. You stare at the camera, making sure to watch every single second without fail.
私、もっと頑張らないと。
She tells herself as her mouth stiffens a little. It's good to see that you want to work harder, but be sure to also take breaks. Got it? Says I placed my hand on her head and patted lightly.
お兄ちゃんの次のお休みはいつなの？
I could request any day from now, since I just got back from a work trip. Just tell me the days you rest, and I'll match mine with yours. That way we can have a nice long date, just you and me. The moment she hears the word date, Yuzuki's face brightens up.
お兄ちゃんとデートする。
She then stands up from her chair and rushes to the bed where there's a guidebook of places to go in Rome.
私ね、トレビの泉に行ってみたい。
You want to go and check the Boccia della Verita as well?
行きたい。
What about the Colosseum?
行きたい。
And that Roman Forum?
行きたい。
You just want to go to every single place here.
うん。お兄ちゃんと一緒に行けるところはどこでも行きたいの。一つでも多く思い出の場所を作りたいから。
Alright. Well, go to as many places as you can. Plus, we have the Vespa to comfortably move around the city, so it won't take long. If you like the characters in Roman Holiday, then...
本当だね。
Oh, by the way, we should probably eat the sfogliatellas.
じゃあ紅茶も入れるね。
Thanks, I'll unload my luggage while you're doing that.
もう皮がパリパリで中がとろっとしてて美味しいよ。
We have our sfogliatellas as we keep planning what we'll do on our next day off together. It's great to come back home to the smile of the one you love. I am going to end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'm gonna make the fucking time. Oh well, who cares? Bye bye.